Alright, I'd figure I'd make a video, finally, of me repairing the center armrest for Gen 2 SATURN S series. I haven't done one for Gen 3 or Gen 1, so I don't really know how to do those yet. But this is how I do Gen 2. So here's one that I've already fixed and it's completed. This one I'm going to continue doing. It needs repair here. There's a hairline fracture right here. You can kind of see that. This is where you put your arm down. Where is it? Where's that hairline fracture? You're just gonna have to trust me. It's here. It's like right along here. You can just see it right there. That's the fracture. So I'm going to reinforce it with epoxy here. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna repair the latch, because the latch obviously breaks all the time. And what I found works best is taking a piece of, this is for hanging, oh, what the hell is it called? This is for hanging art up on the wall. So this is what I use. I've had this for years, so I can't really tell you where I get it from. But if you find something similar like this, it is exactly the same diameter as the knob right there on the edge. And I just drill a hole inside there, drill a little bit over here, drill it out, cut this out, and then I epoxy it, which I will show you right here. So I've already done this one. There it is. So you can see I put epoxy in here and it's stiff, so it is not going anywhere. And you can maybe just see the gold in there. I don't think you can, but it's there. You're just gonna have to trust me. So I repaired this lever and it works just fine. And I've also repaired this. This little notch is from filing cabinets. The folders. I'll just show you the folders that you get inside the filing cabinet. It's these things. So you got your files, and it's these things. These things that I'm using. So you can find these at like Staples or whatever your office supply store. And that's how you can repair your coin holder piece. And it works just fine. It looks stupid, but it works. So this one, it broke right here. I already reinforced it and it's fine. It doesn't really do anything. Like, I wouldn't put your full body weight on it. And then this one was actually quite heavily sun damaged. So these little clips broke off from time to time. This one stayed intact, so I'm actually really happy with that. It's just the fracture right here in the middle. So if you decide to do this, be aware that if you got really heavily sun damaged armrest, that these could break on you. And if these break, you're just gonna have to reinforce these with epoxy stick. So this is the epoxy stick. It's from Gorilla, and it works really well. It's a two-piece epoxy stick, so when you know, take it apart, you just kind of mold it together, and then you have like 2 minutes to basically morph it the way that you want it to. And yeah, there you go. So yeah, this is my completed one. I got a couple of bolts in there, so that's what you hear. Oh, that fell out. You hear it's just fine. So, all right, the way that you take this apart to get to this setup is you start off by taking these 4 bolts off. Those 4 bolts right there hold this secondary piece on. So you have to then separate this from the top half. So once you do that, the next thing you do is that it's attached. It's attached here. So what you want to do is you just kind of wiggle it, and like it will get stuck in the armrest here. So you just want to wiggle it, and then it'll just pop out. It's really easy. You'll figure it out. So once it's separated from here, I'm not going to click this into place, but the leather is going to be on in between. So you see there's a lip on the leather here? That leather is going to be in between this crevice when these are together. So what you want to do is get a thin, like, flathead and start off from this edge and just peel away the leather a little bit, and just little by little just take it all the way apart until you get here, because that little hook is going to be in the middle of here, so you won't be able to take it off from there. So just take it off from here, here, and then you will have access to these holes here. Once you got access to these holes, what you do is you're gonna need plastic separator pieces. So like a guitar pick is gonna help. This is not a guitar pick, but this is actually for removing like iPhone, Samsung glass from the bezel. And you need some extra plastic pieces. I've already broken 2 of them, as you can see, so you're gonna break quite a bit. If you got better quality ones, good stuff, good for you. But you're gonna need that. So this is just trowel. Fuck, this is hard to do with one hand. This is something you have to be really patient with, and is trial and error. So what you do is you take the plastic pieces, you kind of wedge them in here. I started off on this side because that's the easier side. You wedge them in between here, and then with a thin flathead, you go in these general hole areas, which then you can see the hook there. You want to push the hook inwards this way without breaking it. You want to separate the hook from the hooking hole. I don't know, whatever you fucking call it. You want to separate it from there. And you just do that all the way around. What I found is doing it on the flat edge here, working your way to the back, and then going all the way around here, because the front is actually the toughest part. So starting off with this one is the easiest, then working your way to the back and then around, that will help a lot. Then once you get basically to these two, hopefully you got this one out. Once you get to this one especially, this one's really tough. So then just be really patient and just work it, and it'll eventually come out. And hopefully in one piece. All right, so now you've separated it. Pretty straightforward if you don't already get it. You take the epoxy, you mix it together, it hardens into hard plastic casting. I don't know what this is. If you've done too much, you can sand it down, so that's a plus. Reinforce it here if you need to. Reinforce these latches, and yeah, I guess I'll take a video or some pictures of how I do this. You're going to need a Dremel to drill a hole down that way and then drill this way. And then you're going to need to cut this up and then basically put it together. And then once you've done all that, basically in reverse, put it back together and you're done.